Inflation is at 8.2% right now, but your savings 5%. Let's delve into how. So this is Juno. Juno is a financial technology company and not a bank, but its cash is FDIC insured through its partner bank, Evolve Bank and Trust. So you can sit happy knowing that your cash is covered. It gives you 5% APY on your first $10,000. So over a year, that's going to be about $500. And then if you put in more than $10,000 into his account, you will get another 3%. And for any balances over $10,000, you get 3% APY. So if you deposit $20,000, you get $500 plus $300, and that's $800, which is way better than most bank accounts out there. Just saying, because I think Bank of America is like 0.05% or whatever. They also have this amazing debit card that gives you 5% cash back on 10 of your selected brands, such as Amazon, Best Buy, DoorDash, Starbucks, Airbnb, Lyft. Just pick up to your preference. Just pick them out and get 5% cash back for using your debit card. And they've introduced this J-coin system where for every dollar that you spend on your debit card or for direct deposits, you get these J-coins, which are redeemable for free gift cards, Ledger, Nano S, more cash back because there is a limit, and lots of other things. So more free money, more free rewards, why not? They are also really crypto friendly. So for those cryptocurrency fanatics, you can have your own wallet and connect it to your bank, deposit, withdraw, and all the shazazz. They also have a really cool Discord group that I'm a part of that its customers can log in and get free money. Like every Thursday, they have this quiz contest, and the top 10 people get like $30 for answering questions. So I've won I think 3 out of the 5 times I've tried. So more free money. I'm not sponsored by them, but you can tell that it's a pretty good account to earn interest. So why not try it out? They also have a basic and metal tier. They're both free, but the metal tier requires a $250 monthly direct deposit. But with that, you get higher yearly cashback limits. So you can get a maximum of $300. And if you happen to max out, you can use your J coins to buy more cashback limits. They also offer 3 ATM reimbursements, but if you're only on the basic plan because you don't have direct deposit, you get only 1 ATM reimbursement and less yearly cashback, but it's free. So this is just free. There's also the Northern Bank Direct, which offers 3.25% APY on your balance in the account. It's a money market account, and you have to deposit at least $5,000, but there's no monthly fees. So another good option for those of you who like making money. Then there's the Pelican State Credit Union. By the way, credit unions are awesome. Check out the ones in your area, do some research. Maybe there's better options for you, but I'm giving an example of Pelican State Credit Union. Pelican State Credit Union. So this is Pelican State Credit Union. It gives you 5.11% APY on your first $10,000, then 1% on balances over that. If you don't meet certain qualifications, you just get 0.05%, but there's no monthly fee. And a lot of credit unions are geographically isolated, so you might not qualify unless you live in a certain district or city or state, but they offer pretty good rewards and are pretty awesome if you want to just check them out, do some research. This one in particular, in order to get the 5.11% APY, you have to make 15 debit card purchases, which isn't too hard if you have Venmo and Venmo your friend 15 times. I would suggest spreading it out over a couple of days, but you could just do $1, $1.01, $1.02, $1.03. Next day, do some more debit card transactions. It's pretty easy. And then you have to be signed up for online statements and log into their app, My Pelican, and have an ACH transfer or direct deposit. ACH transfer is a bank-to-bank transfer, usually free, so not a big deal, but This is just an example that I wanted to show you so that you can look at credit unions that might be available in your area that are better than the banks that I've even mentioned. But to join this credit union, you have to pay $5 to join the association or live in a certain area. So high yield bank accounts, don't be afraid of them, and you can have multiple bank accounts. So if you want the convenience of a brick and mortar physical location like Bank of America, then keep that bank account open, and then also have an online bank, and then just transfer money if you need to put the money into your online bank because it gives you a higher interest rate and more money. So it doesn't affect your credit score most of the time, so it doesn't really matter. Just open up bank accounts like candy if you want. And for married couples, you might even have like a shared expenses bank account, a shared savings bank account, and then your own individual discretionary accounts. So use them for whatever purpose you want, just giving suggestions out here. Plus, a lot of bank accounts give you sign-up bonuses. So if you make an account, maybe have a direct deposit, you get like $300. More free money. There's also a description and link below with everything I've mentioned and the links to the banks. But there's also a Doctor of Credit link, which is an amazing guy, and he compiled a list of regional credit unions and bank accounts and a lot of other information that you can look through and see if maybe this is an Arkansas specific bank account or a California specific bank account that might offer better interest rates. So check that out, link in the description below. Also, you can just Google things such as October 2022 top bank promotions or October 22 top high interest accounts. This is bonus material, but I'm going to tell you about how banks work. Banks have insurance called FDIC insurance that basically if they go under, the customers receive up to $250,000 from their cash accounts. That means you're going to get your money back and it's going to be insured by the US government. Also, how do banks make money? What they do is they have consumers like you deposit money into their checking account and then they loan it away and invest that money and get higher interest rates. And some banks choose to share those profits with you, and other banks don't have as much expenses because they don't have physical locations, for example, so they can save more and give you more of your interest that you so deserve. So that's how banks make money. They just invest the money that you give them so that they can make money from it. Credit unions are awesome because they're nonprofits and they can give you more rewards because they share that with you, because they are great sometimes. There's also this thing called the federal funds rate, shortened to Fed rate a lot of times. And the lower the rate, the lower your yield on your savings accounts. But the higher the rate, because inflation is going higher and other macroeconomic factors and what the Federal Reserve decides as a good rate, well, that means higher interest for you. So in this graph by the Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve System, you can see that right now in September 2022, the rate is 2.56%, meaning a lot of online accounts, bank accounts, money market accounts, savings accounts will offer like 2.56% on their interest. So as it goes higher, for example, in the 1980s, interest rates were pretty good, and now they're about 2.56% as the Federal Reserve has slowly increased the federal funds rate. But if they increase it more, your savings accounts are likely to update their interest rates and give you more money. If you have the right ones, I've suggested 3 amazing ones, so pick your choice. Moreover, there's other options besides just putting it into basically savings accounts. You can invest it into Series I savings bonds, which are backed by the US government, and keep up with inflation. So as inflation increases, so does the interest rate on it. But if inflation decreases, so does the interest rate. But it will never go below 0%, and it updates every 6 months. Right now, it's 9.62%, which is great. Literally amazing. Well, not amazing because inflation is super high and that's why it's high, but you get the gist. You can make money off of inflation. There's also US Treasuries, which is literally what banks do. They buy US Treasuries with customers' deposits, and that's how they can offer interest rates in the first place. And you can buy them off of a brokerage account like Charles Schwab or on treasurydirect.gov and get some money on your own if you so desired. You just have to lock up your money for a certain period of time, like 4 weeks or a year. The longer you lock it up, the higher your interest rate. So some takeaways, there are a lot of high yield accounts and pick the right ones. I've suggested 3 of them. There's other ways to earn interest. And if you happen to have like a monthly maintenance fee or another type of bank fee, you could call up your bank and ask for a refund. They sometimes give it to you, and there's no harm in asking. So these are some links. You can see it in the description below as well. Click the links, learn more about them, and get some money with some high yield interest accounts. Thanks for watching. This is Bailey Zong. Hope you have a money-filled day.